Welcome back, Pokemon trainers. Professor Chaz here. The lab coat's on back order, and we're back here for day 3, the final day. Excuse me, the final day of the Weakness Cup Masters Division here in Pokemon Sun and Pokemon Moon. My opponent from Madrid, Spain, rating of 1459. I didn't even look at my own rating. But Rovik has a Gigalith, we have a Delmise, a Alolan Marowak, a Alolan Exeggutor, a Abomasnow, oh, Abomasnow, I remember you from yesterday, as well as a Greninja. Alright, so what could their strategy possibly be? I could see them going for a possible Lightning Rod combo with one of these. Well, there's only one Pokemon weak to Electric, so that might be a combo, Marowak and the Greninja. I doubt that, though. So, what would be a good thing to go with? Let me think here. We see a good amount of Pokemon that Witwicky could do good against. Also, Soul would be pretty good, too. In case we see some priority moves, will we see that many? Maybe Water Shuriken from the Greninja. I could bring... Oh, you know what? I want to give Medusa another shot. I'm going to lead with Soul the Weavile, Medusa the Onix. I'll bring Witwicky in reserve. And for the remainder... I could go... I think I might as well just go with Cordial. She's good against everything except the Marowak with some of her moveset. Alright, so I am losing this competition, but I'm still enjoying it, you know. I'm not, like I said at the start of this, and someone commented too. I said, I can't take this too seriously. I'm here just for fun. Pokemon Go had been getting me down because of all those legendary attempted captures. And, as I said, I'm not taking this seriously. And then I got burned immediately. So maybe, okay, I'll take this seriously, make sure nothing happens. We had a good start yesterday, though, which I was pretty happy about. It's the Exeggutor and, ooh, a shiny Alolan Exeggutor. Alright, so it is Grass Dragon. We don't have any ice attacks. Oh, they see the weakness policy. Curses, now they know what I have. I was thinking, Frisk might have been a good ability to have in this competition, so you see exactly what they're holding. So they know that I am resistant. What berry did I even give you, Soul? I don't even know. But we can go for Poison Jab onto the Exeggutor. They might switch out, though, expecting an ice attack. That being the case, I'm going to go knock off on the Delmise. And we're going to go with a Rock Polish. Even though I'm pretty sure Medusa will be the quickest, we're still going to Rock Polish. It's my strategy. Try to get her speed boosted. If they do hit her with a super effective move, then we get the attack boost as well, thanks to the weakness policy. But, as I say, they might be predicting that, having seen the item. Not quite a knocking on the Delmise. And, of course, that one has the weakness policy. So that didn't get knocked off, though. Alright, so will Medusa be quicker than Soul now? I'm wondering. Don't sleep powder, Medusa. Okay, that's good. In that case, I wonder what the best move to do is here. Okay, what is Anchor Shot? Must be a Steel type. It is super effective. Alright, so how do we deal with the Exeggutor? We have Acrobatics on Cordial. Let's go with that. As I said last episode, and last video, if I had some sort of way to use her item, that would make Acrobatics a lot more powerful. But we're going to go with the Acrobatics onto the Alolan Exeggutor, and we're going to go with a Rock Slide, which I'm going to say should knock out the Delmise. It's Ghost Grass, it doesn't resist this. And we'll get some slight damage off on the Exeggutor, as long as we don't miss any of the Rock Slide damage. Which, as I said, well, in day 1, I've got bad luck in Wi-Fi battles. Day 2 actually kind of proved me wrong, at least the first half of that. And we're here into day 3. Let's see what luck decides to hand my way. Are they withdrawing their Pokemon? Looks like they might be doing so. No, they stay in. Of course, we missed that one Pokemon I was aiming for, really. Because I knew Rock Slide wouldn't do much to the Exeggutor. Man, that doesn't do a lot either. And Power Whip. Hit me. You know the weakness policy's there, but you're going to probably double up on Onix now. So I believe we're about to lose ourselves our second Pokemon of this first battle of day 3. Why do you gotta have Trick Room? I said in episode 1, or day 1, I don't like Trick Room. Stop bringing it. Anyways. I was kind of hoping would the Queenly Majesty, make them be unable to attack in Trick Room. That should be a thing, you know. If we're getting priority moves, now that they're going to be faster, they shouldn't have the option to outspeed us. Could I switch out Medusa? It kind of ruins the whole point of... Well, I'm going to let her take the hit. I want Witwicky to come in for free. So, wait, what am I doing here? Alright, Acrobatics onto the Exeggutor. Not going to do hardly anything. And let's go with... I'll just go Rock Slide. Let's miss the Dhelmise again. Of course, we're not going to get that chance. We're probably going to get Power Whipped into oblivion. Despite the fact that our Sturdy survived us one turn. Oh, Earthquake. So, if the Exeggutor cannot take down our Cordial, she gets a knockout with the Acrobatics. Excellent! We're taking down the Exeggutor. I'm calling it right now. It's going to outspeed us, I know. And wait a minute. So we do take down the Exeggutor at least. And that's going to heal back some HP every turn. That also weakens the power of Earthquake. Which is interesting because my next Pokemon in is Witwicky, who's weak to ground. That might have them go for the Earthquake again. Unless they know what Grassy Terrain does, then they won't go for that. They do have ghost attacks on this thing too, I'm pretty sure. I can't say I'm pretty sure, but it is ghost type, so the fact that it could go for ghost damage, why wouldn't it, right? Alright, so the Marowak is dangerous against a lot of what we have here, fire and ghost. Should probably target that one down. I'm gonna go with a Drop Kick into it. I know it resists, but we're going to go with a Shadow Ball as well. Double up on that Marowak. Do we even get to do anything, though? Because with this Trick Room in play, pretty sure both opposing Pokemon are fast. Oh! Interesting. So that's going to be super effective on poor Witwicky. There's the Occa Berry, but is it enough? Probably not at the HP that we are currently sitting at. No. Can we take this thing down with a Shadow Ball, though? After the recoil. Come on. Go down. You don't have that berry. Good stuff. Now, of course, question is, do we get to survive a Phantom Force from Dhelmise? I'm going to say no. Plus, I have one last Pokemon. It is Greninja. Well, the plus side is, it's going to be the slowest because of the Trick Room. Let's just go with a Shockwave. Do we get to survive the Phantom Force? No, we don't. Not even a critical hit. I was going to say, we do have defensive investments in our Chandelure. I have him more built for defense than offense. Day 3, Battle 1, Battle Loss. But we still got at least 2 more matches to go before I call it a day. I said last episode I was at a disadvantage because I didn't play any other matches off camera. It's been a busy weekend. I still haven't done any camera or off-camera battles. So what you're seeing here is just me learning as I go from every battle that I'm recording. So as we see, Trick Room, of course, is always going to be a thorn in my side. I often say I should plan for that. I should make a Trick Room team. But the moment I do that, they're not going to use Trick Room on me. I could, you know, put it on the team myself. I could have given it to maybe Pinky. They get Trick Room, don't they, Slowbro? I'm not sure. But a lot of my Pokemon I chose are kind of fast, too, though, so... You kind of have to have an entire team of slow Pokemon to make good use of Trick Room. Which, like I said, I just don't keep it in mind. Oh, my rating right now is 1452. So, I would have to choose a whole team of slow Pokemon. That'd be weird, too, if you go up against another Trick Room team. Because, like, if you both use Trick Room, the speeds are set back to normal. That's when you would want to have a fast Pokemon. I guess maybe a fast Pokemon with speed priority would be interesting. So 1484 rating from New Jersey, United States. My opponent has a Crocodile. We have another Greninja, Frostlass, Como-O. Ooh, their own Witwicky, Chandelure, and an Aerodactyl. This looks like it's going to be a speedy team. Maybe. Well, a couple of things could be pretty fast. Some of them kind of slow, though. Let's see what we do here. I was hoping that I had some sort of Fairy-type damage to go on that Como-O, but we didn't bring Fairy attacks. We can always go for Cordial's Acrobatics, though. What are they likely to lead? I'm going to say... I don't think we see any Fake-Out potential. I'm going to just lead with Onix again, Medusa. See if we can get that feature fired off. what are her biggest threats? We're going to say the Greninja, obviously, so I would want to bring probably... I don't want to lead with Cordial. Dark is weak to Bug. We can bring our Butterfree Critter. I am going to bring Cordial in reserve. And for the rest of this team... I'm thinking Witwicky would be pretty good. Not Witwicky, Sol the Weavile. We do have the low sweep for some of these dark types. We got Poison Jab for none of them. But we do have Knockoff for a couple of ghost types on the team here. And just some basic damage off on anything else that we can manage to get that Knockoff fired off on. Get rid of whatever held item, unless it's the weakness policy, unless it's the Colbur Berry, at which point they use those items. Now, why don't you knock the weakness policy off, right? Technically, you're doing the damage and the effect of the attack before the item should activate. Don't you think the weakness policy should be knocked away? Maybe I'm just griping, maybe I'm just nitpicking, but it's... The only time you really see an item used beforehand is when they eat the Colbur Berry first. So we see we got our fast Aerodactyl in the field. We might see the Rock Slide. Oh, that is... Okay, that's what I said. Unnerve would be an interesting ability in this competition. We can't use our held items. Or, we can't eat our held berries, I should say. So we're going to Rock Polish with our Onix, Medusa. And... Like I said, I'm expecting to see a Rock Slide from this Aerodactyl. I'm going to see if we can dodge the Rock Slide and go with a Tailwind and get our speed up. Well, if I do that, then the Rock Polish is kind of pointless. I'm just going to go with a Signal Beam into the Crocodile. Let's see how this plays out. There's the Rock Slide. Well, Medusa avoids it. The one I wanted to avoid it, sure. At least we didn't take any extra damage. The Sturdy is still in play. And an Earthquake. There's still spread damage reduced, because there is another target, even though it's not affecting the Aerodactyl. But it is still a super effective attack. So we'll take that. We get our nice physical attack boost sharply. Speed is going to be boosted here as well. Not sure if we're going to outspeed the Aerodactyl yet. Now let's go for a Rock Slide on my very own as I bring in Cordial to prevent any possible quick attack type moves here. I don't think these two can learn anything like that. Just to be safe though, I'm going to bring our Grass out, which we can Trop Kick the Crocodile at least. So we are technically only at +1 attack, because they did intimidate us first. I'm going to go with the Rock Slide, which is stab and super effective. It is spread damage reduced by hitting 2 things, but it is probably our best move. I could just Iron Head the Aerodactyl, which might be the better play. I'm going to back out of that choice. I'm going to go for an Iron Head. We are still +1 damage, super effective on the Aerodactyl. We're going to Trop Kick Crocodile. Do we outspeed the Aerodactyl? Come on, tell us we do. Nice! If I went for Rock Slide, that would have blocked it. Iron Head, come on. Do we get the knockout? Stop! You're not going to let us eat berries? You're going to eat berries? How rude. Alright, so it weakens the damage with the Trop Kick. Get some decent damage off, I'm going to say. One more takes it down. Lowers the attack stat. Probably going to see an Earthquake again, though. Yeah, so we do lose our Onix. But we do see that Cordial outspeeds the Crocodile, so that's good. If Sol is fast enough to take down the Aerodactyl, we can't use the knockoff. Well, we can use it. It is stab, but we don't get the boosted damage for knocking an item away because it already ate it. I'm wondering if low sweep might be the better play. It's neutral. We do lower the speed stat. I'm going to go with the low sweep. We've also got quick attack if I really need to make use of that. We're going to go for the Trop Kick, though, onto the Crocodile. So the Unnerve was a good idea. It didn't really affect me at all, but I'm sure it probably helped out this trainer in other battles, preventing the opponent from using whatever items they had. If I had held the... What is the rock reducing one? I don't even know. Oh, come on! You coward. Take your hits. And how are we slower than this thing? Oh, but we lived. Alright, let's lower that speed stat. Good thing I went for low sweep when I did. Alright, I'm going to say probably another low sweep takes it down. And a Trop Kick should take down the Crocodile. Because I'm going to say there is no way Aerodactyl's going to be faster than our Weavile after a speed drop. If there is, there's some weird shenanigans going on. I don't appreciate them. Do we do any switching on the opposing side? Nope, so low sweep, come on, get the knockout. Take this thing down. Really though, why? Why does everything that I fight, not everything, of course I'm exaggerating, but why does it seem like everything I fight and a critical hit? They didn't need it, but seems like everything I'm fighting in this competition lives on a sliver of HP. I would like to do that. I mean, okay, I should say I really didn't think I was going to survive the rock slide. No, you're not skydropping my Pokemon. We are done. Good game to my opponent. That was kind of an interesting match. The unnerve really, I don't know, unnerved me? No, that's too stupid of a joke. I'm not even going to say that. In fact, if I was smart, I would go back and edit that out, but I might forget. So if I did forget and you still heard that horrible, horrible pun, just ignore it. In fact, go back in time, skip those 10 seconds. Did you know on your phone, smartphone, if you double tap left or right on a video, you can skip 10 seconds? I didn't know that. My nephew showed me that one day and I was like, what did you just do? And he showed me. Tap, tap. It skips 10 seconds. I was like, that's amazing. I never knew that. Anyways, I'm rambling just to end that fight because we are done that one. And let's go for at least one more. See how things play out. I think it's... Sometimes it happens on the third day that I find not the most top-tier opponents. Not that I'm trying to say these people weren't good, because of course they beat me, so they got some decency behind them. But you get to see some more interesting, you know, what I'm trying to say, interesting combos play out. Like, most of the top-tier players, I think, probably get most of their battling done early, and they go way to the top ranks. In theory, the game tries to match you with opponents that are equal stats to you, equal rating. I just got someone 1501, and I'm down in the 1430s, I think that was. So maybe the game doesn't know what it's doing at all. Regardless, we see a Lycanroc midday form. We have a Tyranitar, a Latios, Greninja, another Aerodactyl. Did we fight Aerodactyl in each of these matches today? I don't know about the first one, but I know we did in the second one. And a Gigalith. So I'm going to say Sol is a good one to lead with. I could bring... Let me think. We haven't used Pinky yet today. Would he be a good choice? Probably not really, but I'm going to bring him anyway. He'll be my second in the lead spot. Witwicky could get some super effective on a few of these things, so we'll bring Witwicky. And let's let Critter have some time to shine. I have given up on getting wins today. I probably shouldn't do that. Well, I'm still going to try to win, but I want to be more fun and creative and interesting. If you guys watch my channel, you know, you're not watching me for top-tier strategies of competitive Pokemon. I'm here to have fun, play the game the way it was meant to be played. But of course, the way it was meant to be played was to have fun, but if you're in a competition, the way to be played is to be competitive. So I'm not in this for the right reasons, maybe, but I'm in there, I'm having fun, I like what I'm doing. So that way, Critter is going to get a chance to shine in this battle as well. Pokemon Trainer, I'm not going to try to pronounce that one. Sends in Lycanroc and Gigalith. At least we brought our water type to the lead here. And we also have ourselves a low sweep. Now, we are weak to rock. Would Accelerock be a thing? This does boost their special defense, though. I didn't know you get Sandstream. Interesting. So, we just have to go with... I can low sweep either or. Speeding down the Lycanroc is probably the best idea, and we're going to go with a Scald attack into... I don't think there's much Gigalith can do to Pinky, so I'm going to try to double up on the Lycanroc. Watch it protect. That'd be amazing. No, they Rock Slide, and our Ice-type dodges the one we needed to dodge it. But that thing is fast. How is it quicker than our Weavile? It's not anymore, I'll tell you that much. But yeah, that's a fast little puppy dog over there. There's a flinch, unfortunately, and sometimes the luck is pretty bad. Sometimes the luck is amazingly good. Oh no, the Sandstream. So we're going to go with another low sweep to the Lycanroc, because it ain't outspeeding Solnell. And then we're going to go with a Scald attack, which is going to be reduced in damage, because Rock types get a special defense boost in a Sandstream. But you know what? We're still going to get some nice damage off, and based on all that luck we just saw, I should be picking up... What? Okay, okay, well, that just blew my mind on so many levels. First of all, Soul Dodge 3 in a row. That's luck. Second of all, how is it still faster? What is the speed stat on midday form Lycanroc? Another flinch. What is this bad luck? Can I honestly say that? No, not after 3 dodges. Okay. So we lose our first 2 Pokemon. Pinky couldn't do a thing, unfortunately. Alright, we have Witwicky and Critter are in next. Special defense boost means we can't really do too much to this Gigalith. I could, Will-O-Wisp it, if nothing else. What is their third Pokemon coming in? This was a crazy match to maybe end things off with. Of course you brought the Aerodactyl! Why would you leave that behind? Do you have nothing but Rock Slide? I should have brought Wide Guard. There's that Unnerve ability once again. We can't eat our health berries. Oh no. Well, we're not going to beat the Aerodactyl because they're going to go double Rock Slide is what it is. So I'm going to go with a Will-O-Wisp into the Gigalith, go for the Electro Web onto both Pokemon, but it doesn't matter. We're about to lose Pokemon. That one connects on both. Witwicky handles it. Critter doesn't, unfortunately. I'm going one more battle. I don't care. This is not... No, we can't end like this. We can't end off the Weakness Cup as weak as we are right here. Dodge it. Dodge the Rock Slide. What? Why would you have Gravity? Your own Pokemon can't stay in the air now. Again, this is a match I'm just going to walk away from. I know I can't win it. But that is weird. What would the point of Gravity be here? I guess you can't use your Sky Drop. Was it to sort of somehow ground the Butterfree? Or maybe they thought I had Levitate on our Chandelure because it looks like it's floating. That's the thing. The way they do some of the animations in the game, some Pokemon you would think have Levitate. Like, look at Geodude, the way it hovers. But in the anime, wasn't it only ever depicted as kind of resting on the ground? I think. But you still think it has Levitate, based on how it floats in-game. Other things like, well, Beedrill. You would think that since it's flying in the air... I didn't want to save that. That was a terrible game. Terrible match. Not for my opponent, but for me. We're going one more. We're going to end this off with a win. I'm calling it right now. I'm really not calling it. I know I'm going to lose because... it's just par for the course. But Dustox, I used to think had Levitate. It doesn't. It is actually weak to ground. Not weak to, but it's not resistant. What am I trying to say? Ground attacks can hit it. It's susceptible to ground attacks. But many, I think my nephew even said one time he thought Dustox was like flying type or Levitate because it's off the ground. Another thing that really annoyed me though with Gen 5. There's a lot of things that annoyed me about Gen 5. One thing in particular was Electros. And I guess the other 2 forms, too. First of all, let's choose our team. Oh, we don't see an Aerodactyl this time. Sweet. We do see that Accelerock, Lycanroc, though. A lot of rock types, actually. We're going to see Sandstream. So I can bring Soul to low sweep that Tyranitar. Another rock type's probably going to come in, so... with the special defense boost of Sandstream, I'm bringing a physical offensive super effective. It's going to be Tsareena. I will bring Pinky, though. And... for the last one, we could bring our own rock type to get the nice special defense boost. Onix is coming in too. But Electros, essentially, I felt that they tried to break the game a bit with Gen 5. They made the most crazy combinations that are possible. So they gave an electric type, which has only one weakness, ground, Levitate. If any ground type, or if any electric type should have Levitate to be immune to ground type damage, it should be something like Magnemite, But they gave it to this thing. But what really annoyed me was the fact that... ooh, look at that shiny puppy dog. The fact that in the sprite in Gen 5, Electros was bouncing on the ground. It stood on the ground, yet it had Levitate. Yet other Pokemon that float did not have Levitate. Anyway, we'll get to that complaint once we start the Gen 5 playthrough at some point in the future. So what scares me here is that this Lycanroc might be faster, but I'm going to stay in. I'm going for the low sweep on Tyranitar, double super effective. We're going to try the Trop Kick onto the Lycanroc. Let's see how the speeds play out. Lycanroc escapes into a... oh, nice call! Sap Sipper Go-Go. Can we take out the Tyranitar one hit? Double super effective? Not quite, not quite. We're going to boost the attack set of Go-Goat here, unfortunately. Oh, and that's the weakness policy one. Okay. Good to know that now. I really got to predict when things have Sap Sipper. I'm playing right into their hands here. Now, Sap Sipper, I don't think draws attacks away. So what we're going to do is probably... Did I bring Witwicky? I brought Pinky and our Onix. So we're going to lead... We're going to put Onix in now. We're going to expect some sort of super effective attack. We're going to rock Polish, get our speed up. And we can take the Tyranitar down easily, but they might predict that. So I'm going to, first of all, rock Polish with our Onix. They might, I don't know, they might predict that, though, and double up onto her. It might be smart to take Tyranitar down now with a Trop Kick. I'm doing it. Unless they withdraw. Well, you're keeping that thing in, right? When it takes this long to switch, or to make the move, I'm pretty sure that means the opponent is switching. I hope they're not. They don't. Trop Kick trops the Tyranitar. Now, what kind of grass damage do we see onto our Onix? What are you going to do there, Go-Goat? Oh, you're slow. Okay. That's good to know. A Horn Leech. So you heal back a little bit of damage, but we do survive that with our Sturdy. We can't be hit by any priority moves. Oh, that was a critical hit, too. They have a quick attack. It's going to fail. We have our Queenly Majesty on the field. So my idea here, now that we have our weakness policy boost, we can get some +2 attack damage off. What's going to come in on the opposing side? Because I can acrobatics into the Go-Goat to get some sort of chip damage off. Hopefully, well, I doubt Onix can get the knockout with Rock Slide or something like that, but we can try for some damage on whatever else comes in. Lycanroc. That could be Earthquaked. You could try Accelerock. Actually, I could just Iron Head. But Earthquake is stab. It's going to hurt my side, but we do resist it. I'll Earthquake as we go for an Acrobatics onto Go-Goat. Show me the Accelerock. Do it. I want to see it fail. You're just fast. And of course, you're going to land against my 1 HP Pokemon. Of course you're going to do it. Oh boy. This game, I love it oh so much sometimes. You see a bulk up. Alright, your attack and defense going up. But man, Lycanroc is fast. I had no clue they had this much speed behind them. Must be almost a speed tie with Weavile, because the first one outsped Sol. Wasn't it even outspeeding after a low sweep? But this one, we outsped the first turn. Or did we? We did, because we low swept the Tyranitar first. Alright, so this match is over. But I'm staying in, I'm going for some damage, see if we can do anything here. We're going to go for Scald Attack on the Lycanroc. We're going to Acrobatics again. Hopefully get a critical hit. They got us with a critical. Maybe not these folks, but someone got us with a critical at one point. Have we had one yet? I don't think so. It's going to do no damage to us. It's spread damage reduced. What do you think? You're not even going to flinch us. That's awesome. Acrobatics, critical hit. Come on now. No. Why would we get a critical hit? Why would we get a critical hit, right? We don't deserve a critical hit. No, we don't deserve any of that kind of good luck. Because this is the Professor Chaz channel, where if you guys want to come back and watch more fun stuff like this, you're welcome to. During the outro, I'm going to start ending the video now because we're done. But anyway, during the outro, of course, you can click on my face to subscribe to the channel for more wacky hijinks such as this. And, of course, there'll be some links to some other videos as well, such as Pokemon Coliseum playthrough on the go right now. We've got Pokemon TCG online videos. We've got, on occasion, Pokemon Sun and Moon Wi-Fi battling, as you saw here. And I guess that's about it. You can check out the channel for some more videos, of course. Just want to say thanks for watching today's video of the Weakness Cup. I proved myself as a Weakness Cup competitor. I am weak. I am no good at Wi-Fi battling, but as I've said before, I'm not using, top tier strategies. I'm using the Pokemon I have trained over the years, the ones that mean something to me. I could easily go out and get a handful of, look at, check out Pokemon Global Link and see what the top competing Pokemon are. I could make a team of them. I don't have a connection to them. if I'm going to win, I want to win with my Pokemon that I've had for many, many years now. It's kind of crazy to think about it, but I think some of the Pokemon I'm using are older than some of the viewers out there that watch these videos. I know they're older than some of the younger ones that go to the Pokemon League at Heroes Beacon that I'm professor at, so it's kind of crazy to think about that. But anyway, as I said, if you want to see some more videos, you can always subscribe to the channel, click on some of the links during the outro. But with that, thanks for watching our Day 3 coverage of the Weakness Cup online competition for Pokemon Sun and Pokemon Moon. Professor Chaz is now signing off, and I will catch you next time.